We're gonna have a little break because
You
Susan's
hide
got to
there and fucking body slam.
Get him in, go down there and body slam when he comes in. We'll sort that out and that.
Yes, every good app that you've had, like Netflix or anything like that,
Yeah.
they've all eventually succumbed to having adverts.
Yeah, it's fuck. Like what they started putting adverts in like Tinder and that. Do you know what I mean? So you'd be swiping and then it'll just be telling you about like Amazon Prime and stuff.
Pardon?
Like we're saying like adverts and everything.
Sorry, go on.
Come again.
Sorry, go on.
We're saying like adverts and everything, like saying like Tinder, like do them and that.
Yeah, it is. It's like this is a bit embarrassing. I downgraded my Netflix.
Oh, it's adverts. That's everyone just unsubscribed. Like no.
Fuck me. That was Tony Wright, everyone.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
And now he's gone.
That's it. He was like, I was gonna do the episode, but then I hit this shit. It's Kyle. It's Kyle Legacy with it. I know I'm not answering. He might fucking make me cry. Right. Yeah. So we've got episode 41.
41.
And we've got our mate Tony Wright on.
Yes,
everyone.
Tony. Thanks for coming.
Tony.
Big man.
Well, excited to be here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks
This came up a while ago, and we were thinking of guests and stuff like that. And I went, "Oh, Callum, what like Tony Wright?" And he went,
No one else was available.
It's a real try spell for the podcast.
"No." It was one of my first suggestions because I thought we forgot. We know a wrestler. We know a professional fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
And we love wrestling.
We do.
Hello, Tony. Hey, mate, yeah. We've had it shit. We've took Tony to the rings. He's had a couple of burgers.
Yeah.
He's having a beer.
It's been a great day so far.
Yeah.
It's been lovely, hasn't it?
I've just turned up and been fed.
Oh yeah, good time hospitality.
mate,
Turn that on silent.
Sorry, lad.
Why
Sorry.
is your vibrate so
Sorry, I'm popular. Sorry, I'm popular. People ring me.
It's not that. It's like how loud the vibration is. Like, where do you
needed
place
that
that?
The highest vibrator sound you can get that.
Just go to his bed. Call me.
I do schedule phone calls.
That's such an aggressive vibration.
It's quite scary, wouldn't it?
Isn't it?
This man can handle a lot.
I actually hacked it. And boosted the vibration up.
It's one of those little Indian fellas in the market selling the phone cases. Vibration up, brother.
He was like, it's like black market stuff. He went, "You want me to do what?" I was like, "You know what I want." I was like, "Turn that shit up to 11." When he goes span on top of my asshole.
Well, yeah, nice one for coming, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
So
I'm seeing you in ages.
Who are you with at the minute, Tony? What is it? What do you call it? A company or a?
Also, you sort of like drift around to loads of different like independent companies.
Right.
So like my home promotion is Future Shot Wrestling in Manchester, but I work loads in like Liverpool for companies like TNT Extreme Wrestling, Atomic Wrestling at Azvex Brewery. I sort of branching out a bit more as well. So yeah, you just sort of like a comic, you just sort of gig.
Oh no!
Do you do like open mic style wrestling where it's like like people just eating the food and that? Do you know what I mean?
I've not done one yet, but I have seen one recently where they had like cabaret tables and like everyone was sat around.
No.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know what it's like as a comic, people aren't really listening to you and stuff like that, and they're just ordering or whatever. But to have people fighting in their pants in the middle of a room whilst like a family with trying to pry a J2O from a kid's hand.
See, I would go to that though.
But you've got to really.
I would fucking love that.
I understand that as well because you got to really commit. There's a fella I came across on Instagram called Invincible.
Oh, Tommy Invincible.
Tommy Invincible.
We love this.
So
I
this
feel like
fella,
that's what you call yourself. With your big vibration on your arms. I am Tommy Invincible.
I've got a lucha libre mask to put over before I'm about to have sex. But this fella is like a lower level independent
he's
circuit
just sort of
guy.
Like, he's gigging. He's doing his fair bit. He's doing a lot of shows where there's like 15 people in the crowd.
Oh,
but
what a guy!
But his intro, mate.
How much does he commit?
Oh, you'll see.
Are we going to see it?
How old is he?
Oh, he's like, I think he's got to be in his like late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But he's got his own name tattooed on his back.
Yeah,
No.
he's dedicated to this character. He's so dedicated.
Oh my God.
So if you please look up Tommy Invincible, and as Tony said this, sometimes there'll be like 9 people in the crowd, lads, and a lot of the times it's in like a but again, this is where you start off. It's in like a
I get. I think it's different though to stand up though, isn't it? Like because you can gig in front of 9 people.
Yeah.
But like if you're wrestling in front of 9, like does he just wrestle on his own?
Wait till you see his intros, lads.
Slamming himself.
That's an interesting thing because because of comedy, I think if I was to wrestle in front of a room of like 9 people, I could make it work. But that's because we've been in those scenarios where you go like,
really, we're not getting,
look, we can. You make it a bit different, don't you? For like a smaller crowd.
True.
But for a lot of people who are in wrestling, they've not really done that, so it is awkward.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Like intimate wrestling.
So watch this. So
this guy.
if we go down to the middle, the second one in the middle. So
Oh my God, he's got Invincible on his back.
This is actually a bigger crowd than what I've seen, but this is his intros.
Andrew Tate.
He does look a bit like
Yeah.
Andrew
Doesn't he?
Tate.
It's the music as well.
Yes! Oh my God, no one cheered.
No, there's fucking 8 people here.
Jeremy, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Ron Jeremy?
Who's he thanking?
I
I would not be thanking Ron Jeremy if he put me in that situation.
It's a little pose as well.
Yeah. Invincible!
There's more black people than I expected.
This is America.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm usually the only one at these shows.
Oh, I love this.
He does it again.
That was just on a little Astros there as well.
Let's have a look. I'll look at another one, please. Another intro, because again, it's some of them. There's not a lot of people here, and he still commits so heavily. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that a video?
This one?
Yeah. Look at this one, for instance. He's in a school.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Alright, screw it.
They're just watching him through the door as well. Like.
You just know he's there. No
Here
kidding.
he is.
But he clearly loves it, man, and it's like I feel like I'm not just taking a piss.
He
I
looks
respect
at
the
himself.
passion, yeah, absolutely.
He looks at himself in the mirror when having sex in.
Oh,
He
100%.
gives up. Yes, boys.
Sick.
Yes.
He treats every show like it's WrestleMania.
Yeah. Every arena is Wembley, and I love it. I respect it, and that's what gets you to the fucking top.
Yeah.
It gets you here.
Are there ever any people, again, like comedy, who show up and they've got heart and they clearly have passion, they love it, but you think like probably not gonna happen, man.
Yeah, there's a few. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of like you do have to train before you can get to shows. Some people seep through the net if you go to a place they kind of don't really care, but largely you have to like keep training, and eventually someone's like, you're safe, because you're fighting someone, you know, you're slamming someone, so you got to do it safely. And if you're someone that's can't do that to a high enough level, but yeah, there is people that kind of you do look at even like maybe this.
I think hard to shake off though. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the same, and like because again, comedy's the thing of like. You can do it, you know what I mean? If you get in the spot, you can always do it. But wrestling is, you've got to trust someone else with your safety. So at what point do you go, you got to stop, and they're like, I'm going to show you, I'm going to make it one day. You're like, no man, you're going to hit someone.
But like it's like they should have that in comedy though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, you're not safe to be around. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if it was the same thing, like you're not trained enough to jump off the top rope, I would love a comedian where like, nah, jump off the top rope and let me just see you die. Like, do you know what I mean?
But I wanted to touch on that as well. So, like, some people may know as well. So, Tony was a comic. Still do stand up now and again? No, or is
I did one in recently for like for a mate.
I think I've seen that.
I did one-off gig for the Trapdoor Comedy 10th anniversary
With Red?
It
Is that
was
Red's place?
Tony Basnett runs it, and then that night it was like Rob Mulholland, John Robertson, so like a good crew.
Nice. Yeah.
I did
Nice
really
lineup.
enjoy it, to be fair, but that was like the first one in 2-3 years.
Yeah, but So sorry, go on.
I was going to say, how was it doing that again?
It was. I really enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
like I was rocky for about a minute,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like kind of stuttering over my words and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know why I've done this. But then after that, you just go, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I was only doing the same old shit anyway. Like,
The gold, the gold.
Yeah, the gold, the greatest hits.
Definitely, if you mixed up the nights and just started body slamming people. So I was like, Tony, no, set, you need to do a set.
That's great.
I always thought like I could turn up to a wrestling show and do crowd work. That works, but I can't turn up to a comedy show and do wrestling. No, that's just fucking mental.
I think if you had to be a heel and you had to turn on an audience and be like, this is the worst piece of shit town I've ever. I think you'd be great at that.
You'd be sick on the mic, to be fair. Do you do that a lot?
I don't get a lot of mic time like in the ring.
No.
But I have to do promos and stuff and sort of like in character like monologues at people about stories or just trying to sell a show. And I do quite enjoy them because it is like getting to exercise that skill. No one's let me be heel yet though, and I'm so desperate to do
you
it.
are baby face though.
Yeah.
You got a baby
Isn't that
face
what everyone
anyway.
says? I could be a piece of shit if I want to.
Oh, go on, be a bit little piece of shit for us, Tony.
You'd need a mask or something because he's too. His faces.
We've got one over there. There's a mask there. We've got props.
Have we? It's Halloween, of course.
Right, take your pick. Pick one of them and then pick a heel.
They've got no elastic. The gingerbread man. Run as fast as you can. Yes. I'm gonna get you, bitch, in the gingerbread man. Nice.
Just you know, I'm gonna kick your ass this Sunday.
You brother. Oh no, yeah, because I found it so fascinating. So you were a professional comic. You were getting, you know,
I
what
was
I mean?
doing okay.
Yeah. Your money from stand up.
Yeah, I was like doing like what we say, like the middle spots and stuff on weekend gigs and that. And
but I remember you doing stand up. I thought it would be hilarious, and you were always doing really well. And then eventually, slowly and surely, it was like, oh, Tony, he's just a bit of wrestling.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, wait, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then eventually, so what came the point where you went, right? I think I'm just gonna do wrestling now. Fuck it.
we had a mutual link as to why I ended up stepping away from the comedy game. I just sort of
Just the city of Hull.
the comedy lounge hole. No, I was falling out of love with comedy. I was getting really sort of worked up and stressed by it, and I felt like it was time to sort of take a break anyway. And I was like, no better time to do it now. I've got something else to sort of keep myself creative, and I've just sort of that was sort of coming out of the pandemic, switching over to this, and as I said, I did that gig the other week, and I was sort of thinking about maybe I can do a bit more, but I just sort of stuck to the wrestling because that was keeping me busy.
Do you feel more fulfilled?
I think so.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I still get to be funny if I want to. There's like family friendly shows where I can go out and have like a comedy wrestling match.
Yeah.
But then other times I can just, if I want to sort of express myself in other ways, I can. And especially if I wrestle people that I know like backstage are quite good mates, we do just genuinely hit the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
You get some aggression out as well.
You can get away with murder, I imagine.
I feel like that's what you two need every now and again.
You'll love it.
Yeah, Callum, you are going downtown, brother. This Saturday, a good time. Yeah.
We'll just start kissing again, like we tried. Yeah.
Yeah, we would. Let's get horny.
We get very horny.
I'll just go all Valvinus on you.
I'd pay to see it.
Can you be a first show? Where was your first show with an audience when you were like, oh shit, I'm a wrestler.
My first one was a company called the Lancashire Wrestling Federation in Chorley, and I was filling in for someone else, so I didn't
filling in
a
last minute fucking wrestle.
Sort of was. So a lad, it was like a 6-man tag. And
sounds hot.
Sounds like your weekend, Tom.
I'm loving it. Swing me into some ropes. I know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Sounds fucking sexy.
I think ropes were cocks in my head.
Sorry, Tony. It's all good. We get really get.
Yeah.
Now I know I was invited.
I can't wait to watch Men in Pants. Go on.
So I was added to like the heel team on that show actually.
Oh.
So one of the guys, he got injured, couldn't do the show, and they were like, Tony's sort of like on the up. He's someone to you could fill in. But kind of as you said, I was supposed to come out as this bad guy, and everyone was like, nah. All the mums and dads and they were just like, yeah, this guy's cool, we like him. Yeah. So I was getting cheered on the bad guy team. But it was really fun. I did they looked after me in that as well. They were like, because this is your first match, you don't have to do a lot. Just get in and do some cool things and then get out again. Yeah.
That must have been such a surreal experience.
It was mad. Yeah. It was really cool. But it was a bit out of body because I was like, it was almost like I was watching myself do it. Yeah. And it's really weird because we've all watched wrestling on TV and stuff, and you might have watched it live, and it's pretty cool to see it live. But it's just so weird to see it when you're literally either stood on the apron or in there watching people do bits. It's really mad.
It's cool as
I think I watched Bad Blood the other week. Yeah, and what? Yeah, I like wrestling and what? So I watched Bad Blood a few weeks ago, and it's to remember the sequence of the match must be so fucking hard to go, because if you get one bit wrong or you do one move earlier, it's we fuck the whole rhythm of the show up now.
Surely you can freestyle it a bit.
There's a lot of improv. Yeah. It's sort of that's partly what the training's for as well. Is getting yourself into you learn what you do well and the bits that you like doing, and then you can you talk about it before you go out, and sort of we'll have an hour or two before the show to be okay, what do you want to do here? Oh, if I send you off here, you could duck my clothesline, and when I turn around, hit me with this. You plan stuff like that, but then you talk when you're in the ring as well, which is really helpful. So if you go to do a spot that you had planned and it goes wrong, someone falls over, you slip, it just doesn't go right, you can just in the moment be like, right, okay, it's all right, we'll do something else.
Yeah, and they'll know from experience what you're trying to do or what you're going for.
And it's crazy how much we talk to each other in there as well. You might have seen clips of John Cena. Yeah. He talks too loudly. You can hear him say
"You're right, buddy."
Yeah. But they've actually been talking the entire way through, but you've only heard that one thing.
Of course.
The whole way through, they're just sort of
And sometimes the ref as well. Sometimes the ref shit, is your neck broken? They're like, I'm okay. He's all right. He's okay.
So I had a hardcore match on Saturday. This is where I got to team with Rhino, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's nuts. Yeah. Do you know Rhino?
No.
Big fat fella used to goal people.
Legend.
Not big fat fella.
Let's have a look.
An athlete. An absolute athlete.
What? Which WWE or?
Yeah. He was in WWE. Rhino.
WWE.
The goal.
There you go. This fella.
Fucking Rhino, man.
Tank. Absolute tank.
Yeah.
So we had a match which was Extreme Rules, and that's kind of way looser in planning because you don't do the sort of standard story. You have a fight, you have a brawl. And so much of that was just sort of me and one of the other guys would pair off, and we'd just walk around the room, brawl through the crowd, and I'd see the bar there, so I was like, "You're going into the bar." There, and I'd do it, and I'd say when I come back to you, cut me off, which sort of means fucking switch it on me. You start beating me up now, and so I threw him into the bar. He sort of sold it away, and I walked up to the bar and was like, "You still serving, or what's going on?"
You know what? I'm so jealous how Tony has got the opportunity to go under the ring, and just rummage around under the ring and be like, what fucking instruments am I gonna? And then just put it's a sledgehammer. It's fucking so good. What else I wanted to ask? Does it ever get so when you said sometimes an hour before the show you just go, right, what do we want to do?
Yeah.
Do you know when you were a kid and you were doing wrestling? And you always wanted to come out the victor. Yeah. So you go, right, okay, and then I do this bit where so I tombstone you, you're like, oh yeah, and then what? And then I pedigree you, and then because I'm the hero in this. Does that ever happen with someone where you're like, oh, you're trying to swing this your way a little bit? And
it does. I don't always think it's malicious either. I think some people just get too excited. Yeah. But you got to realise, to make it entertaining, you've got to go back and forth. Mm-hmm. But some people just and again, if you are someone that is only on a handful of shows, which a lot of us are when we start out, every show is a really big moment to you. It's Tommy Invincible. It's I'm not going to wrestle again for 6 months, so I want to hit all of my moves. I want to do all of my finishing moves. Yeah. And you just have to calm some people down.
Do you have someone in when you're different promotions and stuff? Do you have the person in charge of that promotion tells you who's winning and stuff?
Yeah.
So if you cross over from one promotion, you're always with the Manchester one.
Yeah.
So if you go to the Liverpool one, are they oh, he's from the Manchester one, a bit of a villain type of thing?
Sometimes they do that, but usually everything's kind of individual. Although you try to keep the same sort of character and persona going around. So if anyone, because there's loads of people that go to all the shows, there's a really, really big sort of like wrestling community, especially like the Northwest.
Yeah.
So it's try to keep the same character each show you go to. So then, like, if those pocket of fans see you, they sort of like, you know, you don't want to be a good guy one time and bad guy another.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the stories and stuff like that, usually each show has their own sort of stories going on. But yeah, whoever books that show, whoever runs whoever the promoter is, usually does all the creative. So I'll turn up and they'll be like, okay, you've got 20 minutes today. He's winning. Sometimes that's it, or sometimes they go, he's winning, but I really need you to do like a referee distraction spot.
Oh, right, okay.
And then we come up with everything else. But as long as we do what's asked of us.
Classic.
They're always fun.
I love that.
And the crowd's like, you piece of shit! And he's like, he's been looking at him for 2 minutes.
Turns into a banto. He's behind you.
Well, that's the pageantry to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
I do love that stuff as well, because like back in the day when it was like Austin and The Rock and stuff like that, every single match would have like the referee gets knocked down and someone would run in and there's a chair, and I love that stuff.
I think I was at the perfect age where it was Eddie Guerrero and Chavo Guerrero, and I was like,
ooh,
fuck these
Chavo.
guys. I hated them. I hated them because they cheated in every match. And I remember being like, actually as a kid being like, fuck these two fellas, man. I hate them in the lowrider. I don't.
Oh, the lowrider was sick.
Yeah, they coming in a lowrider.
Yeah.
They were great. R.I.P. Eddie. R.I.P. So can I do a quick game with you and with Liv, and because Tony's going to know all these terms, but you and Liv may not. So I'm going to read out some wrestling terminologies. Do you know, like slang, like wrestling slang, and you're going to tell me what you think they mean, and then I'm going to tell you what they actually mean. Tony's going to know all these, right? Okay.
Okay.
Right. The first one is, Callum's going to get excited here. A bump. Not the ones we usually do. It's not the bumps you take in fucking Albert's Lost Toilet.
It's backstage prep that.
So what do you think it is?
A bump would just be like you're getting knocked down to the canvas, innit?
Okay, what do you think it is, Liv?
Don't
A bump.
Maybe being sassy and just like walking back.
I wish
My
it is
heel
that.
move.
Yeah. But I don't know. But like it could be like for a show. You get bumped for a show, innit?
Oh, it could, it could be. It isn't. Tony, do you want to reveal this?
You were right the first time. It's
Yeah, was I?
the throwing yourself to the canvas. Like, that's a bump. Any sort of like slam, that's a bump.
Right.
Yeah. Taking a move. Right, Liv. What do you think kayfabe is?
Kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
Okay, now all I'm thinking about is drugs now that you've said bum.
Not kayfabe. Kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
Fuck that.
I think that may mean. You don't know what kayfabe
It's gonna be
is?
like is it an anagram?
No.
Or is it an anagram? But each letter means something
No.
else.
I think it actually comes from
Keep.
Latin.
Keep.
What's the video?
That was my second guess.
What's the video? I watched the video this morning. I think it's
I know you're making it sound like you've got all this knowledge.
I have. I watched 3 wrestle videos on YouTube this morning.
Kayfabe.
What's K? Come on. Come on.
I've
I
absolutely
literally
no
can't
idea.
even think of
I can't
anything
even-
to do with
anything
wrestling beginning with K.
Okay.
Nah.
Tony, let him know. Let him know what it is.
Kayfabe is like, it's an old carnival term, but like they kept it. It's like the kind of make believe world. So back in the day when they used to pretend it was real, that's kayfabe. And I'm killing kayfabe today by exposing all the secrets. It's everyone's kind of like, everyone knows what wrestling is now, but yeah, it used to be like the good guys could not travel with the bad guys to shows. They had to keep kayfabe and they had to separate, and they had to keep up the make believe.
So like wrestling LARPing, what?
Yeah. So like the Undertaker famously would like act in character even when he was just in his normal
when
life.
he died.
Don't you joke about that, Callum? Yes. Is a question for you. Is that good or bad for wrestling? Because when I was a kid, you'd hear of like Jake the Snake Roberts, and they were like mythical wrestlers.
Yeah.
But now, if a kid's like, "Oh, Stone Cold was the best," like, "Oh yeah, I watched his podcast." So does that ruin a little bit of the mystique? A little bit of.
We sort of treat it a lot kind of like Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy type thing. Is like, if people believe, then we sort of keep it up. But like, we don't We don't
Wait,
pretend.
What? They're not real. Imagine that's how I found out they were real.
Cena!
We do try to keep kayfabe at like the family shows when there's loads of kids about and stuff, because you don't want to spoil it for them.
That'd be so funny for like just you and the guy you're wrestling to like be chatting, and a kid comes in, you start going. Just with his one kid. Just so he doesn't go and tell his mates. Sorry.
But I think largely, yeah, we just kind of like, everyone knows what the deal is, but we sort of aim for. I mean, I specifically aim for, like, we know what wrestling is, but when you watch my show, I want you to kind of like, oh, I know it's fake, but that looked real. You know what I mean? It's like that suspension of disbelief.
Got you.
Right, okay. We got more. Don't worry. I've got some great ones here, right? So, heat. What do you think heat is? If someone gets heat,
they're getting too angry.
Okay, what do you think it is?
Maybe from the crowd, like they're heating up the crowd.
Getting there, closer. So heat is like there's different forms of heat, isn't there? So there's heat if you're a heel and they hate you. He's got heat. He's doing a good
like
job.
Dogs in here.
I'm in the shower of each other in the ring.
What ring?
Okay, to get a bit more interesting now, right? A jobber. What do you think a jobber is?
I reckon that's someone who's just filled in for the night.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, you nailed it. Yeah. Job it right.
Somewhat of a jobber myself.
I think it's what's why I'm in the comedy world, a jobber. I am a jobber, aren't I? Top slack.
I don't know if I know that one.
Top slack. Do you want to have a little guess then?
Is that like maybe like a good worker kind of thing?
So top slack apparently means they're never going to make it.
Oh,
they're good, they're making it, but they're never going to like we still. Right,
That's
okay.
sad.
A Susan. What do you think a Susan is?
Secretary. Gets her one chance in the ring and she fucking makes it.
Susan.
Big acrylic nails on that.
So a Susan is not fat. It's a bigger woman wrestler.
Susan?
Wow.
Some of these terms I don't think
Do you have any Susies?
There's some about.
in wrestling though.
Well, but going off that description, yeah, but I feel it's quite harsh.
Name them. Just into the camera. put your heel
Top
mask on.
10. Watch Mojo.
Call all the Susans out there.
Right, okay, so that's what.
Can we use that as a term now?
Susan.
For a large lady.
Oh,
Susan?
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
So
Susan.
Susan is a big woman wrestler. A nut kiss. Tony, you know what this is?
I don't think that this is a wrestling term. You're on the wrong list, Tom.
Yeah, these are getting weird now.
Do you know what a nut kiss is?
Sounds like, wait, wrong list. That's me gay one.
No, do you want to guess?
A nut kiss.
Nut kiss.
A nut kiss. No, I don't know what that is.
So a nut kiss is you know a move where like they end up with the balls in the face.
I feel like a finish him.
Okay.
Like Rikishi.
No, that makes a lot of
Nut kiss.
sense.
Rikishi.
Sort of.
Did he do that? He done back to front. He done bum kiss,
So
didn't he?
Tombstone, you get nut kissed.
Yeah.
It's a nut
Or I don't
kiss.
know if you remember the Bronco Buster X-Pac used to do. They used to sit in the corner and he'd just run and fucking dive
right.
in gooch to the face.
Imagine the
Remember
stank.
that?
Oh, yeah. He broke his arsehole once doing that. He was doing like an independent show in like 2014 or something like that. And so he does that every night anyway. So this time he was like,
just ice on his
again. Like he does that move every night where he sort of like jumps and fucking gooches him to the face. So he's like, tonight the spot will be you move out the way and I sort of eat the buckle. You know, like you moved and I can sell it. You know, but he just went too far, and one of the nuts and bolts from the rope was like poking up, and it just.
Oh my god!
There's a clip of it somewhere, and he lands, and you just hear him go, "My asshole!"
Which wrestler was this?
X-Pac.
X-Pac, right?
PAC.
So funny.
What?
I don't
Breaks
know.
arsehole.
Breaks his ass.
Breaks Bronco Buster.
Yeah.
He's a pain.
If you're looking for, what they say, catch can wrestling, sorry, this ain't Lou Thesz in there tonight, folks. It definitely is
think
not.
it is this
this
one.
is heavy on wrestling,
Which
man.
one is he?
And listen to this
That one there.
crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Go away.
They know what's being put into this match. They know the feelings going in. They know the intensity, and these guys are in there delivering on all cylinders.
We're building to it. We're building to it.
X-Pac hasn't lost a beat either. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no.
There it is.
He was going for that.
Yeah,
X-Pac Bronco ride.
He's going for
as well.
He got loaded. That's a damn shotgun blast.
That sounded exactly like a shotgun.
He kicks out. What a pro. Still kicks out.
Correct me
Yeah,
if I'm
I
wrong.
think he finishes the.
That's it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Painful.
And it's all
Yeah, let me carry on with these.
Asshole break.
There's actually a few more, right? So, do we know what a tumnus is?
Do you know this?
It's some Harry Potter shit.
What's a
Make your undies disappear.
What's it? What's your guess? A tumnus?
A tumnus. It's like you're tumbling, or something to do with rolling, maybe like a move.
Someone with a very hairy lower half.
No, so a tumnus, funnily enough, is a wrestler that everyone else secretly thinks is gay. But
Oh, a bear. Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
all right, yeah, okay.
Someone's gonna. What does the N word mean?
There's a few more you may not be familiar with them. Staining. What is staining?
I don't want to answer this one.
You know this one, staining? It's when you sexually harass a colleague.
What happens in wrestling actually? There's Mr. McMahon and
We'll get into that.
We're gonna cover that.
The goat of
get into
staining.
This one's like a common one. Upper deck. An upper deck.
An upper decker. Isn't that when you sit like on the top of the toilet bowl?
Well, it says here shitting on someone's head.
Yeah,
apparently that's,
upper decker.
Apparently that's
Yeah.
usual wrestling vernacular.
Yeah.
Upper decker is when you shit on
What did
someone's
McMahon
head.
start? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, quickly, we've just gone past that.
There's a few more. A road roid. Road roid.
Oh, it's gotta be steroids now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Road roid. Apparently it's when you pull someone out the car mid traffic and beat them after death in traffic because of steroid abuse.
These wrestling.
Last one is called benoiting. What do we think?
When you have a bad gig.
What do we think benoiting might be? Any ideas?
When you get gonged off a gig and you want to go and see your family.
Yeah, benoiting is when you kill your wife, your child, and yourself. So, there's some wrestling teams.
Okay, I now think that the last half of that list was made up by you.
Yeah.
So there's a wrestling teams you may not know. Yeah. And you may have not known.
Haven't it?
So, you know what?
Well, I'll use tumnus at least.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, that was really fun.
I really made myself laugh right in there.
Yeah, I can imagine you being up late at night writing that.
That makes so. There was points in that where you were looking at me, giving me a wink. I'm like, I'm not with you, bro.
I was like, go along with it.
I'm not following.
I was going to say before, I was going to be like, I forgot to I was going to go to Tony, I was going to be like, just go along with it. Just go like, yeah, that's actually true. And I forgot to ever say, just go along with this with me.
I believed every single one.
Susan was getting, I was like,
Was that not real?
no.
I was gonna say.
Well, it is now. You got to spread the word.
I wanted them to gradually go true and then like less believable to just like.
How did you come up with tumnus though? Like, where the fuck did that inspiration come
he's in the
from?
wardrobe, he's in the closet. No. I need to wait. I'm dead sorry to this season.
It's alright. Have a little wait. What are we on there?
We'll pause it.
So we've still got.
Go on, yeah. I don't want to miss it though. I'm enjoying it. Wait there.
Should we pause it then?
Yeah,
Pause.
Sorry.
We're gonna have a little break because
You
Susan's on
hide
the toilet.
there and fucking body slam Williams.
Trying to body slam. should get him go down there and body slam when he comes in.
I'll be safe, but I'll get him like a headlock or something.
Yeah.
Segment
We'll
and then-
sort that out and that. Susan!
Salad is so cool. Oh, fuck. Did it sell well?
Yeah,
man.
sick, man.
Was
That
it
was
good
good.
sell?
You did
Great sell.
Shit, I enjoyed that.
Not one bit. Not one bit of beer was spilt.
I enjoyed it a bit too much.
Right. Should we have a quick break then?
Yeah, I think that's what sounds good. Yeah.
It comes back, I'm just getting full milk. That was fun. Shall we have a break?
We'll have a quick one, yeah, because
Yeah.
Liv wants to do this segment.
Okay.
We'll get that sorted, and then we'll come back to it then.
Sweet. Are we back? We all on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the couch?
Macho Man Randy Savage in the Spider-Man. He's Bonesaw in Spider-Man. Do you know he's like
Remember in Spider-Man 1?
Tobey
No, I
Maguire
remember.
in the cage match?
Nah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
You not seen
I
this?
don't remember it now.
Oh, man.
It's iconic.
Yeah, just before Uncle Ben.
Not that iconic, is
Yeah,
it?
Just before Uncle Ben's eyes.
Wow. You're outnumbered here. Whoa, we all know this bit.
You know what I've never seen? Never seen The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke in.
It's good, you know.
Is it good?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's
really,
sad.
really good.
Yeah, but it's really cool. It depicts like the kind of gritty side of wrestling. Well,
Like realism. It's like real.
realistic, yeah, because they do like a scene backstage. We see all the wrestlers talking about stuff, and they show things like blading, which is like the tricks they use to get blood and stuff like that. They tape like a little
blade, is it?
razor blade to their
Yeah.
wrist tape. So you see all of that stuff. And it's really cool. And then the story is like, it's just a really great like drama.
Yeah, it's that. I watched Iron Claw not long ago.
Is that with Zac Efron?
Me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a
that's
talented
sad,
actor.
Great.
Fantastic.
He did all his own stunts in that film as well. You know.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Chavo Guerrero train them?
Yeah.
For it, yeah.
That's
he,
what
yeah?
his job now. Chavo Guerrero does a lot of any sort of wrestling in films. He does because he also did Glow. Do you know the Netflix
Oh,
series?
yeah.
The girls.
Yeah, he taught
Nah, I didn't
them.
watch it. I don't.
Mark Norman, not Mark Norman.
Women.
Not into girls.
Yeah.
Not Mark Norman.
Fucking
Who's
Tamless over here.
Hello.
Mark Maron. Mark Maron was in that. Sorry, the comedian Mark Maron.
Yes,
that's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
He's great in that.
I'm trying to think of other wrestler films. The Iron Claw made me just really, really sad. It's just so sad, man.
Did you know they toned down the story
Oh,
as
yeah.
well because they thought the real story was too unrealistic?
What's the
So, do you know the story of Iron Claw anyway?
No.
It's a famous wrestling family from Texas called the Von Erichs, and it's a very tragic family. So there was like 5 brothers,
Yeah.
but 4 of them died from a
Like-
couple suicides, other, just illness, but all died really young and at the height of their fame.
Yeah.
So there's only one brother left, who Zac Efron played in the film. But the actual film left out one of the brothers because they were like, if we had another brother who dies, it's just too sad and too unrealistic.
I mean, if you're losing that many sons, maybe you should look at the parents.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The dad's played out to be like a bit of an like runs the family with an iron fist kind of thing. Do you know what I
With
mean?
an
They're
iron
all like, yeah, with people died, Callum. People fucking died, Callum. Stop doing Riz face while people died. Someone lost a leg and then died. Probably the worst bit in that is where there's like the youngest one in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's like really doing well in wrestling and stuff like that, and he gets like a weird injury. It's just like a freak injury, just like lands wrong on his shoulder.
Broken asshole.
Yeah, that's my excuse. I was wrestling at an indie tournament anyway.
I watched a documentary about, this was years ago, about a family who done like wrestling. It was like Fox something. Was it Fox? I believe would like get like other kids to come and stuff. It was on Netflix ages ago.
Mad.
Was
I'm
it
not sure about
Fox?
that one.
I can't remember.
But then quick,
He's like a
so the youngest Von Erich, it's probably the saddest one in it. He just falls wrong on his shoulder or something, and then it just fucks him up like permanently, and then he gets brain damage off. It isn't off the injury or like painkillers.
Yeah, he had like so like he had
like a weird
his
shoulder
body went
fracture.
into like a shock thing. And the shock that he was in, or it might have been during the surgery or something. I think it was the surgery.
That's it,
he had surgery to fix it, but in the surgery, like it caused his brain to like have like a little seizure, and he was never the same again.
So
shit!
So we had like the mental state of like a fucking 13-year-old back then, and then he kills himself because he realizes he's not the same anymore and stuff like that. But it's literally when you watch it and you can see the real footage, he just falls on his shoulder like the tiniest thing ever. So that's where like the Von Erich case came up, and like this family are cursed everything they do. Do you know the fellow who plays the fellow from The Bear?
Jeremy Allen White.
Jeremy Allen White. He plays like one of the most famous ones who loses his leg in a motorcycle accident, isn't it?
Yeah, he lost his foot.
And still wrestled for like years. Well, I'm not sure if it was years, but wrestled.
It was
after that
years.
with one leg. So he had a prosthetic leg. Never told anyone. The audience never knew. So he wrestled for years in like agonising pain to the point where he was like
one leg.
Yeah, to the point where he was like, I can't do this anymore. Fuck this.
How could they not see he had one leg?
That'd be my gimmick, just taking it off and whacking someone with it.
He'd strapped the prosthetic foot on, and then he had the boots that covered up the prosthetic.
I was thinking like full
thigh highs.
Yeah.
But the pain, you can imagine the pain then. And then he was like, fuck this, pain shoots himself. And it's the saddest film ever, man.
This is in a time where wrestlers didn't look after themselves well anyway.
Yeah.
And they're all doing like, they're drinking a lot, they're doing like loads of different roids and drugs and shit. So they're
Sounds
all
like the
in
Liverpool comedy scene.
Minus the steroids.
Different kind of drug.
So it's quite heavy, but it's worth a watch because I think both The Wrestler and Iron Claw, I feel like they're good films for non-wrestling fans as well. Like if you just want like a deep story,
drama,
they're quite accessible to watch.
The end episode, the end scene of Iron Claw made me fucking. I'm an easy crying anyway. You know that very well. But it was so it's the point where Zac Efron has two sons and they're playing, and then he just starts crying, and then his sons come over to him. They go, "Why are you crying, Dad?" And he goes, "I just miss being a brother," or something like that. And I was just like, "Whoa, my God!" And it just breaks it in two. But it's brilliant. So take us out of that.
Another note.
Take us out of the Iron
Thanks for
Claw
inviting me, guys.
We'll end it in honour of the claw. I've got a suggestion.
What's that?
Can we choose one of your walkout songs
If you want, yeah.
for his next fight?
Oh my God, yeah.
His next wrestle. Can you do you always stick to like one song?
I usually stick to one song.
Oh,
People
do
like
you?
play it, but like if I want to change it, I probably can. Yeah.
Because I watched a little bit of you last night. It was a long night, I'll be honest with you. It was a long night. And then Spendix. And you came into George Clinton Flashlight. Flashlight?
I know which one you're on about.
Flashlight. George, no.
I don't know that. Yeah.
I thought that's a great intro.
Yeah.
But you were saying you come into, what is it?
So usually I use Lady Marmalade by Patti LaBelle. So like, it's a proper bop,
Great
good
tune.
disco tune. And I try to use that everywhere. Sometimes if it's being recorded or live streamed, you have to use copyright-free music. Or sometimes I'll just be like, just use my music but mute it.
Yeah.
I don't want.
It'd be so funny if you got hit with like a Spotify advert. Like, better help, and you're like, shit, man.
Get all your favourite Liverpool restaurants. Like Five Guys. Tony's just like Mogwai. Yeah.
But that place, I think the video that you're talking about, for some reason that guy was like, this song does not connect with our crowd. I'm like, it's one of the best disco songs of all time. Like, everyone loves
these
this
kids
song.
hate Patti LaBelle.
So they made me change the song 2 or 3 times, and we settled on Flashlight because I was like, I'm not like he wanted sort of more 90s pop and stuff like that. It's not me. I like funk, like disco.
Come on, it's a Venga Boys. Yeah. I always think, who's your growing up favourite intro? Bar Undertaker. I think everyone loves the Undertaker's intro.
I think like The Rock was always special.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Like he's just cool though, isn't he? He's just cool. My favourite like wrestler was Shawn Michaels, so I think his entrance
is
amazing.
amazing.
And like him just like dancing down the ramp on that.
Yeah.
It's so camp.
I used to have a VHS of I can't remember which WrestleMania, but Shawn Michaels was in it, and it's the bit where he's got the confetti cannons.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So you're just this sexy, but some of them just wouldn't work. Anyone who go ding ding ding, put them down. Shawn Michaels was great intro.
Yeah,
I always loved, again, the Rock's, but I never liked The Rock was a bit too smarmy for me.
I get that.
I never connected with The Rock. I was always more Stone Cold.
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
My intro, I always thought like it's the best intro ever, because sometimes it'd take him forever. Triple H.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Motorhead.
He's had a few different good ones as well. Like,
Has he had a couple?
Well, he's had like 3 different Motorhead songs. Because there's one where he was like in a group with Evolution. And that was a really good one. He's got The Game, which is like the famous one. But he's also got a Motorhead song called like King of Kings that he uses sometimes. Like it's a special occasion. But all of them slap. They're all so good.
It's when he comes in with the wet hit and then the fucking the water and the thing. And apparently, Tony know this. Apparently they use that for pyro sometimes as well. Because they have a lot of pyro when they're coming in. Fire, so they don't want to get caught on fire, so they just soak themselves in fucking water.
How many times have you spat water in someone's face as a kid?
Oh yeah, a million times. Yeah. I can't eat a few kids.
Yeah, I can't eat a few kids. I spit in the face.
Yeah, I got suspended twice from school.
All teachers.
But I was like, kayfabe, bitch.
Yeah, I like the Mexican ones who come out on the lawnmowers.
They were sick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
the Home Depot.
You start cleaning up and that.
Oh, look at these gardeners.
We're gonna clean up, all right. The competition. I'm gonna illegally beat your ass.
This is the deportation.
It's the Home Depot crew.
They were honestly like one sombrero away from really being like a national crisis.
So a wrestler I mentioned,
they were so cool.
I met a wrestler I mentioned before, so Chavo Guerrero.
You love Chavo, don't you?
Yeah, I love Chavo.
Big Chavo guy, you?
He is, isn't he?
But more.
I've got him in 3 times now.
Sorry, pick that name up. Chavo.
I'm more of a Kerwin White fan. So Chavo changed.
Did you just Google it?
No. I wrote it down. I had to look at it. But he basically like Clayton Bigsby did. So he was like, I'm not going to be Mexican. I'm going to be like white upper class. And then he just started wrestling black people.
That is amazing.
He's like wearing chino shorts.
I like golf outfits, and then they'd be like, "You're fighting it," and he just every week he'd fight a different black wrestler.
He's like me when I found Primark when I was 12. Chinos are sick.
Just all pastel colours. He was in the ring.
Shoes on him.
Yeah. He was in the ring like the Mendes brothers, fucking defending themselves.
Didn't he used to like drive out in a golf caddy?
Caddy, and Dolph Ziggler was his caddy.
I remember that.
And Dolph Ziggler was his caddy.
He did it for a few months, didn't he? I think it's because Eddie Guerrero passed away.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll go back to being a Guerrero.
Was it JBL done the limo?
Yeah.
JBL was great.
Yeah.
He was a great heel, and I remember fucking hating him as well.
Yeah.
He was a great
hating
bastard.
him. He wasn't he? Because he was, wasn't he Bradshaw before that?
Yeah.
And no one, he just like blended in completely.
When he was like in a team, like the APA, Aqualites, and it was just like him and Farouk, and they just sort of come out in their jeans and like leather gloves and just batter people. That was pretty cool. But then like kind of run its course, you know.
As the old new. Apart from The Undertaker, well, literally from day one, everyone went, I'm rad into this.
Yeah, until he started this podcast and everyone realised he has got CTE. Yeah, he's fucking top.
I think he's still quite sharp.
It depends how. No.
Yeah.
He's not all there. Do you think he's all there?
No.
No. Well, he's the expert. I mean, with the fucking fighter.
He's also like, he gets some really questionable like naff guests on. I mean, who would do that, eh?
Before we do Liv's segment, I want to show a couple of clips from some of my favourite moments in wrestling.
Is this you wrestling? So why is he
You breaking your asshole?
It's me breaking my ass on Callum's nose. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, fucking hell.
My favourite moments, like when I watch your title challenges and shit.
Just set up a webcam in your bedroom and you're just walking in.
I broke many a bed fucking playing wrestling when I was a kid.
He's like, hey, Cal, this is what they call in the biz a nut kiss.
It's me asleep. Got him.
Right, so if we can start with the bottom one, the Ric Flair one. It's one of my favourite moments. People always forget Ric Flair did this.
I look at you and say, virgin. You are a virgin and killing legend. And you know how many virgins I have made holler, scream, and bleed.
And the crowd goes wild.
That's my specialty.
Woo! I don't claim to be the most knowledgeable man, but I don't think they should be bleeding. Not that many of them.
Well, you don't know nothing about virgins, brother. Virgin fucking, high flying, blood enjoying, hymen breaking, virginity taken, cherry popping. Son of a gun. Okay, the next one. You guys got the next one up.
Also some segments you might not remember, such as the angle where Henry and the Nation humiliated China and look set to have their way with the ninth wonder of the
It's
world.
China.
Henry, pucker your damn lips and give that piece of trash the thrill of her life.
Get him, Mark.
Following this, Mark began his infatuation with China, which led to a gimmick change for the world's strongest man. After becoming sexual chocolate, Mark continued to
Sexual
create segments.
Who's that random black woman?
I don't know. Yeah, watch. Listen.
The Henry admitted
Listen.
he was a sex addict.
I'm a sex addict. What did he say?
During these sessions, Henry revealed his first time having intercourse was at age 8 with his sister, before later saying that they continued to have relations together long after. After the sex therapy failed, Mark helped Viscera win a human trafficking match against the Godfather, which gave Viscera world strongest man control of the hose. It took a relationship with Mae Young to Mark.
Mae Young,
This is absolutely mental.
Did you give birth to her hands? Yeah. Did you give birth to her hands? Oh.
Soon after, the world's strongest man was sent down to the WWF's developmental territory, OVW, in an effort to lose weight and re-hone his skills, bringing an end to his time. Also,
You still love Mark Henry?
Wow. A human trafficking match.
You used to have me, the human trafficking match. Yeah.
Man.
Do you market that? Like,
I don't know.
Do you know,
that's wild.
do you know what I'd love to see? Like Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate in a tag team. This Logan Paul and Jake. No, come on. That's $1 million idea.
You didn't even finish the idea.
Oh, sorry.
No, you
You
didn't.
got that excited.
I actually did.
Because you've got 3.5 names out.
Like, oh, I'm onto something.
Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, Tate brothers, Jake
There's
Paul,
the Paul
Logan Paul, tag match.
The Pauls versus the Tates.
Oh my god!
Well, like a wrestling or an actual fight?
Wrestling?
I wouldn't watch that.
I fucking would. You kidding me?
I'd rather watch them actually fight.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get
So
that.
we're gonna get that.
You've got more chance of getting that than I'm actually fighting.
Nah.
I think it'd be great. I love all that brain rot culture shit. I love all that.
Yeah.
Give me all that. Let them do fucking throw prime in me face. Do whatever you want. Crypto bullshit. I'll do whatever you want.
I'd love to watch them actually fight.
Okay.
That's not $1 million idea. Sorry, Callum.
Sorry, Callum. I'm out. There's another clip. Not one of my favourites, but notable.
Oh, yeah. I know this one.
Keep it up, my nigga.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Nuts that way, innit?
Yeah.
Early 2000s, probably.
Tell me, He didn't just say that.
That's how I feel when you say it.
I've said it a few times in anger. Let it go.
In anger as well.
I've said it a few times in absolute rage. Okay, whatever. We're all human.
Bro, we've got rights now.
And I think this is just a clip of seeing people just getting really, really hit. That's also what made me smile. You ever had any bad injuries yet, Tony?
I've had a couple. I did like shatter my ankle once.
That's not great, is it?
Yeah, so I do I do this really dumb move where I sit myself on the second rope. I dive at you and hit you in the face with my arse. So they take the spill and I land on my feet. But the guy bumped underneath me and my foot got caught, so it just sort of like bent over like 90 degrees. Just fucked it.
I thought you said you got shat on.
Oh, no.
But that's
Stained.
That's only when you make it to the WW. The way, so was the show fucking finished then?
No,
of course.
So we were the main event match, and that was 3 minutes into the match, and we still had
Show
like
goes
another.
on, kid.
We had like another 20 minutes to go.
Did you keep going, yeah?
Yeah, I kept going. So it was a triple threat. So there is a bit more of a breathing time. I'm not fully.
Yeah.
I'm not in all the time. You know, they can get rid of me for a bit. Carry on.
Go and scream into a pillow backstage.
When it happened, I did roll out, and I was like, "You two have just got to do this for a bit." And I sort of like spent a few minutes on the outside. But then it sort of it did start to feel a bit better, maybe adrenaline. And that. I was like, yeah, no, it's fine, I can get in now. Finished the match, and then as soon as I like got backstage, there was a medic there, and I was like, can you have a look? We took my boot off, and my ankle just like swelled off.
Yeah, never take the boot off.
Fuck off.
Just leave it on. Yeah, that's me now. That's me. I just wear this red boot.
Kinky boots. I'm so glad that you got that reference.
So these are some bad botches.
Botch.
Oh my god, I hate that
was
you've
a word
just
that's
done
not on your
that.
list.
Oh shit, it wasn't, was it? I could have said like
Ben Waring was.
Oh,
At least he won.
Yeah.
He won that one.
fuck. Oh, whoa.
what was he even trying to do?
What was he?
Oh!
Charade getting on the top floor in the high rank district. Here he goes.
No.
Crossing himself.
She's still moving.
Tell him to stay still.
People in the audience are just like,
He's still pinching. The show must go on.
That last bit was so dumb. They should have just called it there.
Yeah.
But he's still kicked out as well.
Yeah, but the referee should have just done the next one. Sorry, we're done. Yeah, but ring the bell.
yeah, when you can see the audience go.
That's horrible.
Great though.
That's fucking
bloody great.
Heavy.
Loved it.
Have you got? Do you want to do your little seggy?
Yeah, let me have a little sip.
Yeah?
That fucking hell, me fucking hell.
Yeah, that was a lot. That.
I've had a great time doing research for this episode.
mate.
I'll be honest, I've had a great time.
I've fortunately never seen anything that bad, like live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What's like the worst thing? Like, because obviously, like, if you do like comedy, it's like a bad gigs, like heckling and shit. Or like, have you? What's like the worst wrestling one you've had?
I think it's sort of similar in the sense of like people just not being asked. And I was at one show where like it was just a bad heckle that like just took the life out of the room. Someone did make a really horrible. There was a Scouse wrestler wrestling in Manchester, and this person who wasn't a wrestling fan, they went out shows, made like a really horrible comment about fucking Hillsborough, and the entire room went "fuck off, get out." But then it just is like literally like the wrestler sort of stopped for a second, and everyone was like, "Get him out."
Yeah.
But then it's just how do you come back from that? Everyone was just a bit sad then.
I love the way
Like, why-
I love the
why
way
do
he
it?
thought it was like fucking football culture, because it's very different.
Yeah.
A lot of wrestling
Yeah.
people are like quite like timid, nice guys, you know what I mean? They love this stuff. And to thought he's gonna go, oh, this is gonna is going to get a reaction.
Yeah.
Listen to the Hillsborough joke, and everyone's went, pardon?
To the show's credit in that, it was well handled in like the promoter immediately just fucking grabbed him by the neck and was like, we don't have that.
Yeah,
We
but
don't
it's
have
still a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like someone who can fucking suplex you.
Oh, am I right, guys? And everyone's just went, what? Fucking hell, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the worst thing I've seen, but it usually doesn't get that bad.
No.
And again, you can kind of hide behind it if if you're having a bad match. You can kind of just play it off in the like you can pin it on the bad guy, just being a bit boring or whatever.
Have you ever had? Because I showed Callum a clip last week of when people get in the wrestling ring, like civilians get in the wrestling ring, and it's like it's known if you get in the ring and you're not wrestling, you're getting battered.
Yeah.
You're getting battered.
Yeah.
There's a few really good ones of them.
I was going to see if we could show Micro Jackson.
Oh no, he knows Michael Wrestling. He knows Michael Wrestling.
Yeah, it's sick.
By the way, there's a new starter called the mini Mario. He's amazing.
yes.
Have you seen the videos where they do the roll call and they say their own
Yeah.
name?
That's my favourite one.
Little
That's my favourite one.
We all fancy Little Chola.
I like Little Miss as well.
Psycho.
Big Cheese.
It's scary how jacked he is.
Yeah. Yeah, but they've got less to train though, innit? That's why they're all hench.
Do you know what I love? You know what I love watching when I'm watching Michael Wrestling, when they take a jump off the top buckle. The gravity is so like but the gravity like he comes down hard, man. You know what I mean?
It's like a big bag of flour coming on.
But there's such good athletes as well. Like the shit they actually perform in the ring is it's not just a novelty of they're actually small, which helps the foot. You know what I mean? Because the characters are. Makes it more interesting.
Yeah, that's why Rey Mysterio was sick though, because of how small. Like he was the right small.
Remember the first time
The right small.
Consistently, like the best wrestlers in the world are like little Japanese women. Joshy wrestlers are the best.
Didn't expect you to say
No, it's surprising, but they're all like 5 foot and they weigh like 100 pounds.
Right, yeah.
So they're light as anything, and they do the coolest stuff you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And also because they're like lighter and smaller, they're getting dropped in their head and necks and stuff, and they're just fine. They just carry on. It is genuinely like some of the best stuff you ever see.
Wow.
Really? Yeah.
They invent almost all the cool moves you've ever seen.
New Japan
are invented by like 90s Japanese women.
Sick.
So cool.
Yeah.
Girl power.
I always thought Japanese women were just all like in kimonos and going, and doing tea and that.
Well, that's where like the bar one comes from. Like someone goes to punch and they just duck under. Wasn't that like one of the moves they started?
Defensive style.
That's terrible. That.
Come on.
Yeah, we love Michael Wrestling, man. Michael Wrestling. I think I've sent a Michael Wrestling clip in. If you go up a little bit, please. I have, yeah. Here we go, look.
Yes.
Look at this one.
Well.
Look at this, lads. Watch. Oh my God. That's sick.
I was at the Mario one.
Mini Mario. Oh, Jamaican Joe as well.
A lovely referee in there.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's not even listening.
Look how hard he comes down here.
Oh!
How hard he comes down, mate. Like a little tiny racist. a little tiny white, a little cute white supremacist. And you put him in your pocket.
I love it.
They're so sick.
They're fucking amazing.
We messaged them and we're blooded. Keep telling them to come to Liverpool.
I'd go if they do a UK tour.
I'd love to, if I was in America, I'd love to go and travel on one.
And I'd ask
yeah.
if I could go on as the Great Carly.
He's actually a midget. He's just the biggest midget ever.
That's hilarious.
That's sick, man. Right, go ahead, Liv.
Right.
Because you're sick.
Okay, so this is based on, there was a survey done between like men and women to see what people would think they'd be able to beat in a fight like animals.
Oh.
So I've made this into a little segment to see what animals you guys think that you could fight.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for you, because you're a wrestler, so it starts off kind of easy and then gets harder. I want you to try and say what moves you'd pull on certain animals.
Right, okay.
Let's get going.
Fight or flight. Oh,
This is so professional.
lovely.
Yes, Liv.
Yes, Liv.
Ooh.
Time versus rat.
It's just a rat.
What is this? Another one?
Yeah, it's
Pause?
just a rat.
Is it? Is it just one of each? So there's not like multiple. It's just one rat.
Just
Do you know
one
what I
rat.
mean?
Just
Yeah,
one
yeah.
rat.
Okay,
yeah.
Because
Oh, do I think
Do you reckon that you could beat a rat in a fight? So you're in a wrestling ring and it's you and a rat.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. And do you want me to tell you how I'd do it?
Yeah.
I'd try and stamp on it, and eventually, when I get scared and nervous, and I'd just throw my body on it.
Yeah.
Because either way, it's dying.
I think there'd be a lot of the time of this fight where you're chasing after it. Yeah. we just behind it like
If
this.
it's got it's closed
Some
off,
Tom and Jerry shit.
it might have to be in the hell in the cell, so we can't get out there.
But you can get squeezed with the holes in the cage.
yeah.
I'm gonna stomp him out before he gets.
I don't reckon you'd catch it, you know. I reckon you'd be.
So I win then.
You'd be gassing. I would win by default.
I win by default if he runs away. I win by default. The match is a win because it gets away, Callum. It's a fight. I win. He runs away. He's a shit house, isn't he?
I reckon it'd be the first draw that ever happens.
Fuck off.
Has a draw ever happened in
It's a no
WWE?
contest. They call it a no contest.
No, but it'd be like a draw.
Yeah.
Can't get the table.
If
I'm
you do
so
like
clubbed
a time limit match, if you're the time limit.
Yeah.
These
are all time limits.
Yeah.
We got another 10 minutes here, JR. Keegan's flagging.
People just cleaning up around.
Just me going. Yes, this rat. Yeah, I think I could beat a rat.
Yeah,
Do you-
I think if I could catch it, the move I'd use to beat it would be a swanton bomb. Big flip.
Do you know what would be amazing? Just like, Roger in American Dad, but just elbow drop directly on top of the rat. So he just, the rat gets all the way forward. Just the
It has to
elbow.
be something like that. It has to be like a elbow drop or a leg drop or something like that. Just something you can.
Full force.
I just fucking ankle holding it. Top bitch. Rats like that. Trying to grab the rope. Keep pulling him away from the rope. Right, okay.
Oh. Right, okay, so.
Fuck that rat up.
Do you think you could beat a rat? You didn't say.
Yeah, it's easy. Not on the way, yeah.
So 76% of men think that they can, and 68%.
Who's that 24%?
He's like, no, a rat can get the best of me.
That 24% of men need to have a word with themselves.
Believe in yourself, man.
Believe in yourself.
Rodent as well.
That's embarrassing, by the way. That should be 100% for everyone, that.
Yeah.
That's like bottom tier shit, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you seen those videos where like a mouse will get into someone's house and then everyone's on the couch just screaming?
I'm not gonna lie, I have done that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like.
If it came to it.
Yeah, if I
had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, life and death.
For money.
For 25,000 people in the silver.
You were going to say for 25 quid. I was going to be like, short.
Hey, bro, my wage is cheap.
Go on, what have we got? What have we got next?
A cat.
Do you know what?
This is
I
getting
might be in the
tricky.
24%.
This is I do think I could kill a cat.
Because look at that face as well.
I do think I could kill a cat, but I don't think I'm coming out unscathed. I'm gonna get some nasty.
It's a war.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some nasty. Yeah, bare hands in it.
They're so nimble though.
know.
Like, could you catch the cat?
But if I've got it in my hands, I'm just pulling.
More like a cracker.
Yeah. If I get it, if it's like and it's on my head, if I grab it, I'm just pulling it like until it stops making noise. I'm just gonna twist it and fucking crumple
like a balloon animal.
Why? What do you want me to do? Meet it in Mortal Kombat? I'm like it's gonna
Just a little choke out.
It's not gonna
Rip like a wishbone off a chicken.
because then it's gonna claw me fucking arm up and me flesh. You know what I mean? It's gonna get me flesh. If I just take it apart.
I think emotionally it'll be hard to do.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
It'd be quite rough, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm saying yeah.
I'm not saying I could win, but I think I'd try to win via chokeslam. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
Especially if, do you know, if like it's one of those with like it's fucking swinging paws at you.
Yeah.
If you just hooked it.
Will it just land on its feet though?
That's what the control's there for. You
Yeah.
don't let it go. if you let it go, yeah. If I try to like John Cena it, he'd just land on his feet every time. Like,
If I grab its tail, it's getting hooked in the Avengers. I'm just off every surface.
swinging it around.
Off every surface imaginable. It's
Yeah. I think I'll. All right.
I really want to fucking kill a cat now.
26% now.
Yeah.
I understand the drop in belief.
Yeah.
Cats are difficult.
Yeah, it's the
That's
claws.
just a house cat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where do we go?
Nice. A goose.
I'm
fucking
killing
hell.
it. I'm killing it.
There's
I'm
no
killing
You were
it.
telling me that if you were in the park and a goose advanced on you.
Yeah, I'd fucking battered it.
There's
Have
a
you
lot
seen
of
their
these where
teeth,
you can defend with a kick.
Yeah, and
Do you
it's
know what I mean?
Switch your music on him.
Oh my god. That's
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, look, he's asking for his sticking his chin.
Yeah.
He's giving his chin and everything.
The only people
Good
don't
work at that.
That's a good worker.
Remember when everyone used when done that thing on Facebook? It was like Storm Area 51.
Yeah.
And then they ran out with their arm. That is literally what that
Oh, it's
little
coming
goose
after
look
us.
at it running.
Yeah.
No, listen, the only reason people don't kill more geese is social etiquette. If social
They're a
etiquette,
protected animal, aren't they?
Yeah,
no, I think
queens,
that's
innit?
That's the
swans.
swans.
I think that's swans.
Swan.
I'd never touch a swan.
Geese.
They seem nice.
They're
though.
horrible.
And there's also a lovely story behind them where,
Swans are
where one's
horrible, aren't
ugly. Yeah, the pieces of shit. I hate them. But
It's the Canadian geese I don't like. I got loads near me. Do you know the grey ones?
That's
with
a
the
coat.
darker-
The can-
yeah, cantagoose. Oh yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll move on.
Next time.
not all jokes long, guys.
They're not going to be gold.
So I was just filled with the rage I have for those geese.
Oh no, yeah. More people should kill geese, and then maybe geese would stop attacking people. Maybe geese would get the fucking, take the hint.
So you're a goose vigilante now, is what you're
No,
trying to
maybe
say.
Geese vigilante, but if it steps to me,
Throwing hands.
I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna cook it.
Well, let's see.
I'm
what
gonna
this-
Charles Dickens that fucking goose and be like, you boy, catch me the biggest goose.
Right.
I'm gonna chin it.
So
Right, okay, it's about right.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I could be a goose.
I love like if Liv's in a Starbucks doing this and someone else is like working on like a novel next to it or a screenplay. So what are you working on? You're like, just how many people think they could kill a goose?
And they start getting involved.
Interesting.
The goose who was.
An eagle. Yeah. Here we go.
It's gonna be hard to hit, isn't it?
Yeah. You're gonna catch it, are you? And it's got talons.
I think
It's gonna,
I've got the move that I'd try to use on him though.
what would you go for?
It'd be the JBL clothesline from hell. As he swoops in, you just take his head off.
Be a lot of button mashing and a lot of like
Yeah, yeah,
rolling
yeah.
to dodge out the way.
Yeah, it's a lot of very evasive. Rey Mysterio would be good against this eagle because he
He's nippy, isn't he?
yeah ducks and dives a lot. The
Yeah.
5D's of dodgeball.
I think I'd go hardcore. I think I'd start going under the ring for this
Yeah.
cunt. I'm just launching stuff at it. Because it's not gonna meet me like a man.
No, I'm still
No.
a pussy.
Fucking stupid dinosaur beard cunt.
Yeah.
It's gonna try and play evasive. There's no projectiles in wrestling. That's what I've noticed. Not many projectiles.
Nah, you'd have to take your own shoes off.
Yeah, or
Take
spit.
off
That's a tough one. That.
What, just spitting in an eagle's face.
Yeah. Well, Bret Hart spat at Vince McMahon after the screw job. God, Tony's basically gonna love this.
Oh, that's what we're going with.
No, mate, I don't
so
think
proud of
I was. I was.
You're gonna get home later and go, yes.
Module screw job, check. No, I don't think I could kill an eagle because I played Far Cry 3 and 4.
Yeah, I don't think I could beat an eagle.
No.
No.
Giving this one the
Because of
eagle.
the bird's eye view.
They're
It's,
also like I've never seen an eagle, but they are big, aren't they?
Big.
They're
Yeah.
obscenely big.
Yeah.
yeah, very big.
But I think I'd be thrown off about how big they are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Wingspan coming at you.
yeah.
Ballsy.
Oh, yeah.
Those numbers have dropped.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
People are real. People are honest.
Yeah.
I do want to meet the 38% men though who are like,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Andrew
can
Tate.
take-
That's who that
Snatch
is.
it out the fucking sky. Wring its neck.
Turn into KFC, lad.
Ding, ding, ding.
You're up against a
A
Rottweiler.
little rotty.
Specifically Rottweiler, not just dog.
Well, large dog, but this is
See,
what
I think,
like.
you know what?
To
I
be fair,
think,
to say Rottweiler.
I think same again. I do think a kick. I think you can disarm a lot of these with a good kick.
But I think that
the
if you
head.
kicked a Rottweiler in the face, it'd just turn and look at you and be like, "The fuck."
Nah,
I don't know.
I think if you give me a weapon, is there no weapons at all? I think
No
if I've
weapons,
got
bare
like a
hands.
golf, if I've got a golf club, I'm beating the fucking brains.
Or,
out of
okay,
them.
all right, I'll give you that. There's weapons underneath the ring, as in like in a wrestling match. You don't start with them. Yeah, you've got to get
like
there.
That's charging at you.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like there's chairs underneath,
the only-
ladders underneath.
The only chance, and again, this is so stupidly like childhood thought out. I'd have to wait till it grabbed me, and then I'd just blind the fuck out of the cunt. I'd blind it. So yeah, actually, yeah,
What, with thumbs and eyes?
yeah.
Well, if it's a wrestling match, that's illegal.
It's not a wrestling match. Is this life or death or wrestling match?
Wrestling match?
It was a wrestling match, was it?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
we're doing life or death.
Just watch it. To be fair, that would be insane. Just watching me get mauled by a Rottweiler for fucking 10 minutes.
So sometimes when I'm play fighting with my dog, I'll put him in like wrestling holds, little headlocks and that, just
Yeah,
because he's just there.
Yeah.
I don't like
telly and
watching
that.
it, but I just let him know that I could. So I
I'm the real alpha in this house.
Yeah. So I think I tried to put the Rottweiler in a crossface. Do you know Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
There's a little headlock in it, but you just wrench it.
Or
That's
if
what
it,
I'd try.
I like that. Or if it is wrestling rules, I'd fuck around with the story plot, and halfway through we'd become friends, and we'd get someone else.
You just pull a steak out your back
Tickle his
pocket.
belly, yeah. Tickle his belly and stuff. And then what a tag team, Keegan Rottweiler. It's just me and a Rottweiler. That's the tag
That'd be
team.
sick.
Just me and a dog.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna say no. Actually,
yeah,
no, it sounds like I blinded, didn't I?
yeah.
And then take advantage.
Yeah, so 31% of men think that they could, and 15% of women think that they could as well.
Some Susans.
Big
They're all
Susans.
Susies. think they could beat fucking Rottweiler.
What else we got?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
kangaroos
been
are
begging for
pussies.
this fight. They seem like little pricks, them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Have you
look
seen
at
the
him
one who-
flexing though. Like,
Have you
he's
seen the one who
got.
had the dog in the headlock?
Oh, the
Yeah.
greatest thing ever from Australia.
I'd kill a kangaroo. I'd hate a kangaroo. I'd cape stomp it. I'd go
You
American
couldn't beat a human, never mind a
absolutely
kangaroo.
That would kill you.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
It would.
No, it wouldn't.
one punch knockout.
If I got the camel on its back, I'm jumping.
You wouldn't get on its back?
I want to dance on that kangaroo's face.
That would
not.
jump over you. Are you
not.
measuring?
Yeah, it's not a cartoon. They can't jump over me.
Yes, that's literally what they do. They're kangaroos.
Are yous
They
fucking
literally
nuts?
jump.
Retarded.
So, like,
They literally
are
jump.
you retarded? You're like you're gonna jump on its face.
No.
You once beat a fight because you were wearing dress shoes. Like, can we please be realistic here?
Kangaroos square up. Yeah.
But they also, they
kick.
jump and kick. But if you catch the legs, Walls of Jericho.
Swing it. No, I'm catching the
Boston
leg.
crab.
I'm catching the leg. I'm using
Miss
its
Trunch
momentum.
bullet. Swing it around the
Yeah,
yard.
slingshot.
I honestly think
Nah,
I
no, that'd fuck me up. That
Nah, I think I
because
could
you
beat the kangaroo.
can't hit it because it rests on its back tail. Like when you kick,
You're
like if
giving
you do
far
anything.
too much credit to this kangaroo, man.
What are you
Kangaroos.
charging
You're giving far
first?
too much credit to yourself.
Yeah, I am. Because no kangaroos are shit houses on the slide. They can't fight.
Are you
I've been around
insane?
kangaroos and they're terrified.
They are.
They live in the
genuinely
wild
are.
with like massive like snakes and tarantulas and all that shit, and you think you could beat that?
I'm for.
They wipe out cars then.
With boxing
They jump in
IQ.
front of like
They literally fuck cars up.
and
Boxing
the cars
IQ.
get fucking.
No.
Boxing
Boxing
IQ.
IQ.
But after a 40-year career, where you start forgetting shit.
I'm a journeyman. I'm a journeyman. Paddy Constantine, great film.
I do think if you charged in first and tried to like jump high, maybe go for like a Drew McIntyre Claymore kick, big boot or something like that, they wouldn't be able to defend.
See, but a kangaroo doesn't know the old school tricks either. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't need that.
No,
That's
it's
the
like
point.
you're gonna
It
throw
doesn't need
sand at a
tricks.
time.
Exactly that.
Just leaning out like,
Keegan, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Sand in the eye. The old
You're gonna build around with a big old pocket of sand.
The old finger up the arse. Dirty.
So you're gonna finger a kangaroo to win this fight.
I told you that blind a dog before. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna say it.
Okay, well, you will die in this fight.
I think I'm gonna
I'm
fight.
not beating the kangaroo, but I'd put a good inning, you know. I'd get a few licks in.
I'm killing it. Straight up, I'm
I'd
killing
chop it like Ric Flair. Look at that chest. It's like he's waiting for it.
Exactly.
Kango.
He does look like he's waiting for the job.
He's sorting, yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Right,
I am
this is- I think this is-
17% of red.
And those 17% are wrong. I don't care who you are.
That is quite. I think that's a high percentage.
It is. It is. Do you know what? 11% for women is even higher. That's too high. No.
Have you seen the Australian fella who goes over and punches the kangaroo when it's trying to kill his dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
not you.
He just gets one
Who
punch
do you
in.
think you are?
He gets one punch in and then gets his dog.
Yeah, but if he would have carried on, if he would have put the front foot on.
Oh, nah.
Okay, whatever. It's just nice to know how much you actually believe in me.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
This is absolute proof.
Yeah, we know you, which is the problem.
You're saying you can win against the one animal that's a literal bodybuilder.
Nah, it's fucking
Well,
up.
this video was like online. They used to box kangaroos, didn't they?
They're meant for fighting men.
Okay, yeah, let's move on.
It's gonna be like a bear or something.
I would fuck up.
Turn that bitch into a burger.
I'm actually more confident of fucking that up than a kangaroo.
Yeah.
If I hit that with half a left, it's going to sleep.
Wait till it feels my full power.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
What move would you use?
Yeah.
A
Just get
crocodile.
behind it.
5-star frog splash.
That's a good shout. A frog splash or like a.
No, not a frog splash.
Flying headbutt crisp and
Nah,
one.
you gotta like fucking choke that.
Right.
Because
No, leg drop, Hulk Hogan, leg drop.
Look how armoured its back is.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're gonna go like ribs on that from a height.
I'm saying rock bottom, leg
Double
drop.
stomp.
The what?
The coup de grace. You jump off the top and just double foot him in the back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, just right on his snout.
Yeah, or maybe it's. Do you remember the camel clutch?
Liv's got one, I think.
That's a great wrestler's name.
Camel clutch.
It's also called the ethnic submission. It's basically any old.
Go on in them as well.
Yeah. Any sort of like brown wrestler from like the 80s would usually use this. The Iron Sheik used it. You sit on their back and then like you wrench. The
The holds.
yeah. You put the arms over your legs and you sit on the back. And
Yeah,
I feel like you have to do that on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could. Yeah. I'd also like to old school circus try and swing them around by the tail.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a go with that one. So far I got like an old strong man.
I love how much you value yourself and all these fights. I think it's so much fun.
I believe myself.
So are we going? We think we could beat it as long as it didn't get
The
us.
world's oldest dinosaur. Keegan
Yeah.
swing it around in the middle of the ring.
I do. I think I could kill a crocodile.
Let's survive the ice age.
One on one. I'm yeah.
Looking it in the eyes, getting down to his level.
I do have a bit more hope than the kangaroo.
Do you know? Do you know what I was trying to do? Do you know what I would?
An asteroid blast that wiped up 90% of the world.
I'm getting it.
Keegan's like, you know what? I'm gonna get in that
I wanna
ring.
make the
gonna
big
grab
stick.
it by the tail and I'm gonna spin it around.
Even more comical and even more cartoonish. You know what I do? I wait for him to open his stupid fucking lizard mouth and I put a stick in. No, your mouth's stuck open.
You've gone underneath the ring and went past the steel chair, the sledgehammer, the table, the stick.
Because if you've never seen that in any cartoon ever, when the alligator goes like that, someone goes, and then you go, oh, you can't move your mouth now. But it's okay, sorry, let's crack
We've
on.
only got 3 more and then we can stop this
Turn
stupid.
it into a kebab.
Putting it in its mouth.
Hold on.
Where are we? There was a big percentage of women who thought they were going to do that.
Oh yeah, that was wrong.
8%.
Can't wait for the next one to be silverback. And I'm like, I'm fucking up.
Fuck that baby right up.
I'm not even stepping in the ring.
I'm going to take a wild swing.
I'll take the guillotine.
I'm going to try and convince him to be my tag partner.
Yeah. If I catch him with a... No. Yeah, that's all.
I think maybe, if you actually were equipped to do it, that'd be like that'd be an F5.
Yeah. Brock
beat him.
Lesnar.
Yeah,
What's the F5?
Get him on the shoulders and you spin him out. Just chuck him off your shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, into the crowd.
If you can. Yeah, just try and throw him as far as you can.
I love how this was like pretty much all decided. Everyone was like, no, we're not.
But I'm losing. Straight up, I'm losing.
Silverback gorilla live.
Yeah, and it was a kangaroo. Like,
I still stand by. You know what? There will be a few people here watching going,
It's just gonna,
I get what he means. I get what he means.
It's going to be you and your burner accounts. No, we agree with Keegan. Keegan's like, look, there's loads.
I also think Tom Keegan could beat a kangaroo in a fight.
Wow, the same amount, 8% is the same as for women, was the same for the crocodile as well.
Just never let me meet this 8% of women because they're terrifying.
they're probably crackheads, to be fair.
If they can handle a gorilla,
It's just scouse women.
You've never been to Black Road? Mr. Silverback gorilla. No one tells me what to do. I'll kill ya. Mr. Silverback gorilla.
Oh, man.
Malign.
What's this came to now? So go on, I think I could beat a lion.
Fair man, all these with our bare hands as well. Like.
Oh yeah.
Liv's like, how many people do you think statistically? Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Should we try and guess the statistic?
I think it's going to be like 6% women.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
7% men.
Yeah, just people without sense of humour going, this would be funny to me saying.
Depends if the women are pregnant because then they have like mad strength.
Oh yeah, like lifting
pregnant
cars
women.
off of their kids and that.
If a lion, I had to pry me kid from a lion's jaws, that old chestnut.
And also, like, what
Bopping
move
it
do
in
you
the
think
nose.
would have to be? What move do you think would take down a lion? What finishing move? Maybe this is a big elbow drop.
Yeah, or the Vince McMahon car explosion. That'll get him.
And then get him pregnant.
Yeah, and shit on his head.
Specifically your daughter.
And then shit on his dead lion head. And then go, Brock, hey Brock, by the way, this lion's came for you too. And then Brock goes, I like what I see. Send that lion over here. And then he do.
And ironically, you'll be lying in court. Yes.
You always lying. It's just a go-to now, the Riz piece.
Okay,
go
yeah,
on, go on.
we're not fucking up lions now.
No.
Still some people out there, man, I love it.
8% of women, these women.
Oh yeah, they're lying, but also so are the 9% of men.
They're all from Newcastle, like...
Geordie.
all Geordie women. Right.
Last one.
There's one more.
Got one more.
One more.
Oh, there's like a whale.
Dragon.
The lion.
It's a dragon.
It's Liv. Thick brown bear.
Hey, I shaved. Thank you very much.
Come and riz with me.
Come and riz with me. Right, what we saying?
Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh yeah. Because
You get the whole kick motion in there as well.
the nuts. I feel like if you
Little nut kiss.
kick a bear,
Nut kiss a bear.
do it. Yeah.
I would love to spear.
Oh yeah, no spear. That's the one.
When it's up like that, going raw.
Yeah.
And you're just like full on
Come on,
spear.
then.
Because bears are quite like dopey and stuff. I love to 619 a bear, like actually get to the thing where you can do the foot trip. Oh, and the bears like that, and the bears like that on the ropes, and you go, oh, Keegan's go for it. Oh, I think he'd really sell it. I think the bear would really sell it.
Just
619.
holding its nose and that.
Holding its nose.
Yeah.
We wrestle a bear that's been in a circus. Is that what?
But it snaps. And it just starts killing everyone.
That's his heel turn.
Yeah.
The stipulation is this is a jobber bear.
I
Really
can
good
batter on
stuff.
a clown bear easy.
Yeah, let's get your unicycle out. Yeah, go on. Let's see the statistics.
After this
on
one, I
there.
think maybe this is like a 6 and a 7%.
Yeah,
I think these women though, I think they're brave.
We're still gonna stay on
I
like
think
8%.
they're still on 8%, yeah, maybe 7%, but I'm in 8% for women. Oh. 6%, yeah, you're right.
No, wow.
And 7% of men.
Some crazy people out there. Just people in the zoo going, fucking what? I've told about it before.
Just pacing up and down.
To be honest, I would have thought women would have picked the bear more. Am I right?
Hey, where's the camera?
I love that. Just raise ourselves out of bed. Raise out the pod.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
Really
having me.
appreciate it, man. Do you,
Yeah.
do you
Right, everyone.
want to
Thank
plug
you.
any shows coming up? Do
Socials.
you want to do a call out?
Oh, call some sun bitch out.
Yeah, call us Susan out.
Call us some other girl.
So, when I get my hands on that bear. So I'll go some more local ones. Check out TNT Extreme Wrestling and Atomic Wrestling, Liverpool City Centre shows. I'm there the end of October 30th and November 30th. So either one of those days, come and see us fight, people.
We want to come and see
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fight.
please do.
We want to make a night out of it and bring signs. I want to bring signs.
Do you know, no one really does the signs anymore.
Wow,
so
we will do
I'm just going to
signs,
make sure there's not a kid directly behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up, I know the wrestler. Let me tell you right.
I want to get an am with stupid one.
Hopefully, fucking, we'll see you again, maybe at a show sometime soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, please, if you're not a fan of wrestling, or if you've seen this and you thought, you know what, I'm going to check that out, go and see Tony's the fucking best, hilarious guy. Thank you so much for coming on,
you.
mate.
Thank
We've
you.
loved this. It's been
Had a great
boss.
time. Yeah.
See you, suckers.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.